let's see. What's going on, guys? This is day 7 of vibe coding till we die coding. We're gonna be working on a project that we've been working on for pretty much maybe all the streams here, actually. I just want to get something booted up real quick. We're experimenting with some stuff over here on the stream. So let me see if I can figure this out, and then we'll get started it. Did our stream just freeze? Nah, looks like my camera is just not cooperating today. Don't mind me while we just look around here real quick. I actually don't need a chat. We're going to be doing Claude Code. What's going on, guys? We are vibe coding a Figma to Davinci Resolve project to make things quicker for you guys. Before we get started here, I'm just trying to make a quick poll on the live stream real quick. Alright, let's start up this poll, see what happens. Never ran one of these before, so I'm not sure how that's going to pop up or what, if it's going to even pop up, actually. Come pop in the chat, say hi. My video camera's not working too well today. I have this problem pretty often. I don't know why it happens. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. It just kind of gets stuck. So let's boot up what we've been working on. We started a new version late last night. One of my streams got clipped, so because of the music we were playing. But hopefully we're good to go this time around. We're not using we're using AI generated free music now. Alright, so let's boot it up here. I don't know if we need to keep Streamlabs open or not. Let's take a look at what we got going on. So we haven't even brought this into the Windows version of Davinci. Plugins. PNG. Manifest.json. Alright, cool. PNG. What's going on, guys? If you guys are new to the stream, we are making a Figma to Davinci Resolve exporting program. Make it easier for you guys to edit videos. Let me know what you guys are up to in the chat. Come say hi. Come pop your head in. Let me know what you guys got going on. Alright, let's see which one we just selected. This one, right. So we were trying to figure out this problem. Okay, I'm remembering a little bit of what we were doing yesterday. No. Also, can you see the poll on the video? I'm not sure if it went through or not. I've never done a poll before. So I'm not sure how that's going to appear or not. It's not appearing on my end. Maybe it'll be on your end. Let me know. Alright, I don't think we're going to do this with the PSDs. We're thinking about making this program work with PSDs, but they're just too large. Like this one's 50 megs, and that might not sound like a lot to you, but when you bring that into Davinci, this kind of format, it just doesn't work well. So let's go ahead, get rid of this. Actually, this is the first time we worked in this chat on this computer, so let's just tune it first. Alright, looks good. This does not look like the accurate version of what we were trying to do. PNG. There we go. Alright, we're on the right version now. Let me know if you guys can see the poll in the chat. So that way I know that it's working. Day 7 of vibe coding till we die coding. Alright, so we were trying to fix up some text stuff yesterday. Because what you're about to see is I'll bring this into Davinci and you'll start to see the problem that we've been having. Because I'm pretty sure we didn't fix it last night. But we're about to find out right here. Alright, this is still going through. It takes a little bit longer because we're doing PNGs here instead of something else like the SVGs or JPEGs. Kind of weird though. I feel like aren't SVG files bigger than PNGs, or are PNGs bigger? I gotta delete some of this crap, man. Let me just delete this out real quick. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Come pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know what you got going on. Alright, so now we should be able to put this all in here. Boom. Grab this. Grab this. I don't know if that's going to copy properly, so let me... Ooh, I keep accidentally clicking on the... There we go. Boom. Boom. Combined with settings. Alright, so let's see what Davinci has cooked up for us. Alright, and we just faced our next problem because all these PNGs are using loaders, but some of that is definitely messed up. So, let me see here. Let me make a copy of this. What is going on with these numbers, dude? They're all out of order like crazy. So, what do we got here? We got 212. That's the one we're looking for. Why does that come in a setting slash whatever? That's so weird. Does it not work if we come over here and we do 212 copy as, whoop, I don't know why that did that. Copy as path. Make a copy of it first, I guess, actually. Copy as path. So that works. I don't know why this is turning out like this. It looks like for method 8, all the loader nodes come out with an incorrect path. Probably because we were working on this on our Mac yesterday and the paths are different. So can we make a checkbox where we can select Windows or Mac, and it will make the correct path structure for us. The loader node. Here is the output of the plugin currently. Let me just make sure, because sometimes that does the wrong thing. What the fuck is going on, dude? It's not like letting me click on my screen. I'm not sure what the hell is going on here. This is fucking annoying for sure. Okay, buddy. And here is the correct output for Windows PC. Alright. We're still working on this Figma to Davinci Resolve plugin. If you're in here, feel free to watch along. Pop your head in the chat if you want to. Come say hi. And just let me know what you're doing, what you're working on. It looks like my camera just keeps freezing. I don't know what the issue is with the capture card that I have, but I've gotten a couple of them, and they all seem to do the same thing with my camera, so I'm not really sure. Might have to get a webcam or something at some point. It'd just probably be easier. Wouldn't block my screen too, so that would be a plus. Alright, time for some more gum. I don't even know what Quadra's doing right now. It looks like it's like stuck. Yo. Let me hear my sound real quick. Hello. I don't hear nothing. Holy shit. Damn. Keep doing it, Claude. Keep doing your thing, man. Yeah, my camera keeps freezing. I'm not sure what's wrong with that. I'm gonna keep looking for a solution to that, though. Claude's just being slow today, man. Gotta work quicker than this. Oh, it's because we're in plane mode. Damn. I should have just put it in auto accept changes. I forgot to do that. I was thinking we were gonna work on like the size of the text. We were having a problem with that. That seems fine. We're gonna push it. Alright, we'll push that. Let's see. I mean, the whole freezing thing could just be because we're using like a cheaper capture card. This one was like $40 from Walmart. I had another one that was doing the same thing though. I got from Amazon. Maybe Alright, let's go into Figma, check this out. We'll do that in the background. It doesn't really look like it ran the build. And it's also not working either, so let us type. I didn't even know there was a scroll wheel there. Interesting. Bro, this is lying. I didn't run a build. They're lying to us, chat. Manage plugins in development. Remove. Import from manifest. Plugins, my plugins. Alright, we already have the files, so we just need to do this. It's in our downloads. Boop. Method 2. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Feel free to pop in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know what you're working on. What kind of projects we got going on. Alright, let me see if that worked. It's loading up. Okay. We got it. So that works. There's definitely an issue with that text. It changed the position of the text yesterday for some weird reason. Well, not for some weird reason. I gave it control to do that, but now the text is really fucked up. Like, it's in a really fucked up position. So, let me see what text I can feed it. What is this? Here's an example of some text. Oh, that just shut off my mic for some reason. Alright. Here's an example of some text. It's got some problems with the position. It's too high up. There's that. Now let's give it the actual SVG code. So here's the SVG code. Boom. Copy paste. Let's see what that does. What's going on, guys? Feel free to come pop in the chat, come say hi, take some screenshots of my face. Most hilarious frozen face picture wins. I'm not sure what you win. We don't have any prizes yet, but if you want to send a screenshot my face and send it to me, then yeah, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, but you can do that if you want to, or just watch the stream because it's fucking weird, but. Oh man, a little bit of a stretch real quick. But today we're working on the same thing that we've been working on all these streams. We're working on a Figma to Davinci Resolve plugin. Hopefully make your guys' life easier when we can get this out. Make it a lot quicker to get your designs off Figma and into DaVinci, because right now it's a bit of a pain in the ass. We've remade the tool about like 87 times at this point, and we just made another new version yesterday. I mean, we were able to base it off the previous version, so that was actually pretty helpful. But yeah, feel free to come pop in here, say hello in the chat, let me know what you guys got going on. Are you guys vibe coding? You making videos? What are you guys doing? Just chilling? Come on, Claude, speed it up, buddy. Speed it up, man. I think I'm gonna have to develop a plugin to make Claude go faster. But I think somebody in the background is Anthropic is working on that at much bigger scale than me. So I think they're gonna have me beat if I try and do it. Yep, there we go. Watching the stream right now. I'm seeing my face freeze on screen. Crazy. If you guys are new to the stream, we're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. We're just pretty much just chewing through tokens here on Claude. Yo, what's going on, Daniel? How you doing, man? What are you working on today? What's going on, brother? let's see. I don't know if you were in here, man, when I know I've said it quite a few times, so you're going to hear it a lot. But we are working on a Figma to Davinci Resolve plugin. You know, make it a lot easier for editors. So hopefully you guys. TBH at 2 o'clock night here in Belgium. I saw your stream. That's what's up, dude. Well, thanks for clicking in here, man. Yeah, we're making some stuff for Davinci Resolvers. Do you use Davinci Resolve yourself? Are you an editor or just chilling, coming in, popping in, and watching the stream? All right. Some water real quick. Yo, thank you, man. Appreciate it. You also had it on DaVinci? Awesome, dude. Yeah, that's great to hear. I love DaVinci. It's my go-to software. I pay for After Effects and stuff, but man, DaVinci is the way to go. You said I'm also a student, but you're also a freelancer as well. Yeah, it's dope, dude. Gotta pay for your college tuition somehow, I'm sure. Hopefully you're finding a lot of work out here. And if not, hopefully this plugin can make you take on some more work faster. Because I'm telling you, man. I don't know if you use Figma. You'll have to let me know. But moving some designs from Figma, man, can be a total pain in the ass. So we are trying to get this thing working. Claude's going a little bit slower than usual. I'm not really sure why, but... Or maybe this is just massive task for Claude right now. I'm really not sure, honestly. I didn't give it like a massive amount of context, so I didn't think it was gonna be crazy. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, dude, I don't even know if this is adjusting the right project right now. That's a major red flag right there. So this could be rough. All right. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I have a backup of that as well. But there was a problem with that one anyway, so that'll hopefully just fix it. Let's see. Yeah, that is not the right project. I'm not sure why it's... I must have selected the wrong one on accident. I never use Figma, but seen it a lot. Yeah, dude, it is super useful. If you're doing anything in like motion design and stuff, you know, you can basically export designs from Figma that are already built, like different dashboards and things, and you can use them in your videos. I mean, it's only useful depending on what type of videos you create. But for the videos that I do, you know, it's super useful. What kind of style videos do you make? Alright, so yeah, we are going to need to pop out of this because we were accidentally working on the wrong program. So let me just revert this change real quick. I'll make sure, before I go, let me just make sure. No, so maybe it was working on this. I'm not sure why it's reading this file path, though. That's what's confusing me the most. So let me try it. Cool. I make videos for car dealers and PFP or PPF garages. I'm not sure what PPF garages is, but car dealers. Yeah, man. So, I mean, depending on what type of video you're creating, um, I suppose you could do it for car dealerships. Like, maybe if you're doing it in like the, like I've seen like some. Trying to figure out how to explain this. Like, you could use it for the background of the video. I'm not sure that you'd use it for a lot more. I don't know. Depends on how you're creating these videos, I guess. It's definitely not for everything, but yeah. All right, let's see. Let me try putting this in here. Wow, we got 8 people on here. Awesome. Feel free to pop your head in the chat, guys. Damn. Yeah, hopefully you can, dude. I mean, even without the plugin that we got here, uh, Figma can be really useful. I mean, so whether for car dealers or not, I'm not sure. You'll have to kind of tell me because I don't know what kind of car dealer videos you're making. But oh yeah, it should be useful for showing the car specs. Yeah, that could be true. Yep. Oh wait, before we do that, we have to do the full path for Davinci. That's the wrong folder. This one, let's just try copying it like this. Maybe this will work. Alright, now let's see what happens. So if we type in a 3 here, get a new file, close this stuff out. Just takes a little while to load. Yeah, all good, brother. I know it's late there, so yeah, have a good night, man. Thank you, brother. Thanks for the support. Feel free to pop your head in the chat, guys. Let me know what you guys are working on. Are you guys Davinci editors? Are you guys video editors? Are you just coming to check out this vibe coding adventure? What's going on? So now let's go ahead and let's check out number 3. Alright, that just totally fucked that up. So it's definitely I don't know why it's saying this path, man. That's not accurate to like it did change the file that we're working on, so I'm just confused. But alright, if that works, it works, I guess. But that did totally mess up the text. Was in a better position before. Alright, let's see what it says to that. Cool, cool. We got any new people in here? We're working on a Figma to Davinci Resolve plugin. Make it easier for you guys to just make motion graphics and stuff, essentially, is what this plugin is going to be for. Faster you import into DaVinci, the faster you can start working on the real magic. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on automating all the simple tasks that we can work on, and I didn't even realize that this is done. So let me make sure that we're 100% positive that we're working inside the right project. Oh, that's why it's freaking doing this. Okay, we're not even in the right, okay, no wonder why. Alright, that makes a whole lot more sense. So, yeah, we're not in the right folder. Damn, that sucks. Oh well. Shit happens. Choose a different folder. DaVinci Assets. Plugins. With so many versions, bro. I'm just double, triple, and quadruple checking to make sure that what I just said is accurate. Yeah, it looks like we're not. So, anyways, yeah, let's start a new session. We're gonna. So every time we leave it without putting in a prompt, that's why it keeps switching over. That makes sense. All right, in here. So let's go ahead and export this from here, and we can see the finished result of what we got going on. We're gonna need to fix up our paths because yesterday we were working on our Mac and today we're working on Windows PC. So get the best of both worlds here. Wrong thing. Alright, copy that. Alright. Now let's export number 8. It's not really version number 4, but since the other ones were fucked up. Alright, come on. Now we're just waiting on my computer. So many PNGs, bro. It just wants to lag. We'll have to look into a way of optimizing that too. Because that's pretty brutal. Maybe we can group different things together. We can have choices for that. Let's bring in number 4 here. See what we got going on, guys. Boom. Let's see. Let's boot this in the viewer. Damn, 7 people watching. Awesome. If you guys haven't popped in the chat already, feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. What's up? Let me know what you guys are working on. Let me know if you're a Davinci Resolver, editor, or what you're doing. If you're just chilling, that's cool too. Up and up and up. Alright, so, yep, thought so. We have a problem with the with the loader here. The loader is not accurate. So what we need to do, same thing that we did before. Yo, peace, Leaves. Peace, brother. Thanks for popping in here. Alright, so we need to get the accurate path here. Scroll to the bottom. 212. Alright. That displays on screen, right? Yep. Okay. So now what we're going to do with that is, once again, before we start making changes, because last thing I want is to have to start this over again. So we're going to go to my plugins. PNG version. Boom. Select folder. And then we're going to copy the... That's not accurate. Hold on. We need to fix this first, actually. I want this path. Boom. I want an exact path there. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to copy this bad one. And then what we can do here in Claude is, let's see. Yesterday I was working on my Mac, and it looks like we have the paths wrong on the file picker. So what I need is an option to choose between Mac and Windows. And this is for the loader nodes, by the way. So let me give you some examples of what doesn't work and what works. This is what the plugin currently does for loaders on Windows. And then let's do that. And then we gotta also take what is working, so that way Claude knows. Here is a file path that does work on Windows. Whoops. Boom. Alright. So now what we need here, we need to make sure that, as I was working on my Mac, it looks like we have paths wrong on the file picker. So what I need is an option to choose between Mac and Windows. This is for method 8. It can probably be for all the methods, but we're going to eliminate a lot of these methods at some point. But for right now, let's see what this does. Hopefully this will do exactly what we want it to do. We also need to rebuild our tool for Windows, which will take 5 seconds. This just needs to run a quick build after this is done. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Feel free to pop your head in the chat, come in, say hi, let me know if you're a Davinci Resolver, editor, or if you're just coming in to watch a stream. That's cool too. Vibe coder, whatever. Yep. love to see all the people in here, all the new people. We're working on a Figma to Davinci Resolve plugin. Been working on it for the past 7 days on YouTube, but also was working on it a little bit a couple weeks ago, not on YouTube as well, off stream. I do some things behind the scenes on this project. Looks like my face cam just froze there. It's gonna happen. Not sure what's going on with my camera, but it always likes to do that. Feel free to come pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know what's going on, what you're working on. All right, let's see. Nope, not done yet. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to jump too fast. If you guys are following along so far and enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to drop a like on this video. It helps me get this video out to more of you guys, and helps keep me motivated and keep working on these projects. So yeah, it'll help me out a lot. Let's see. Is this thing done? Everything looks correct. Okay. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Now we can go in and we can select our files. Boom. Alright, let me pop in here, grab this. Put this in here, check that off. What number are we on now? 5. 5 chat. Boom. Let's see if 5 works. Then we can start working on the positioning of all the assets. Alright, so that's a bit better. Obviously you can see that the text is off, but it brings our images in. For those of you that have been following along, we made a new version of this for PNGs. And it just takes the SVGs for the text, rather than having everything as an SVG. It was just getting overly complicated and can't take in a lot of the effects, so that would have been really difficult to manage. But I might come back and start working on that version again as well after we get done with this one. We'll have to see. So yeah, it looks like some of the text is going off the screen. And I think that's due to like a sizing and a tracking issue. But also, this is on bold font, and if we go into Figma and we go to the same font or something similar, interregular, was that this one? Olivia Rhyme? Let's see. Yep, interregular. So I just gotta think of what is this field actually called. Because this is like, I wonder if character level styling will reveal that to me. No. Not sure if there's a way to reveal that, and I forget what it's called, so. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Here is how you are currently generating the text in the SVG files. I've never tried it this way, so we'll see how this goes. We need the last SVG here. We need to open it with I think when I open it with Visual Studio Code, it makes an image. Nope. Okay. Some programs it makes an image when you do that, so. Here is the SVG code. Whoop. It looks like it doesn't tell you what version of inter it is, but in Figma that is recorded. Can you record this somehow in the tool? In a file or something to keep track of the style of every font, so that way when we get to step 8, or no, get to method 8, it just records or just inputs the accurate Davinci code for the setting file it generates. For example, let's say it was regular font style in Figma. Here's the code for that in Davinci. let's see what it takes from that. If we can get this feature implemented, I think that's going to make the sizing a little bit better, which I think is one of the issues that we're having. And I don't want to give this too much right now. I wanted to just break it off into chunks. Otherwise, I think Claude's going to end up getting lost, and we're just going to have to deal with more headaches. And I'd rather just deal with less instead. Alright, so let's pull Claude up, see what's going on. Check my phone, look at the analytics real quick. Damn. I did a stream last night, and one of the actually I did a lot of streams last night, but one of the streams got copyright music claims in it, and it literally like shut down the stream. I keep getting hit with notifications for that stream. Alright, let's see. Dope. What's going on, guys? If you guys are new here, we're building a Figma to Davinci Resolve plugin, you know, to help Davinci Resolvers edit quicker. So, yeah, feel free to jump in here, say hi, let me know what you're working on. If you're a Davinci Resolver, vibe coder, you know, whatever. I'm just trying to make everybody's life easier. Alright, I think we might got something else on here. Let's see. Check my phone real quick. Nope. Okay. That's fine though. Now I'll just wait till this thing gets done. Come on, keep going, man. Alright, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Yo, Alec, what's good, man? Freaking, you're like, you gotta be like 3 or 4 for 4, or you're getting up there with watching all these streams, dude. It's good to have you back. You've seen a lot of them. What do you got going on, man? Are you working right now? I know you said you were in the office yesterday. I'm pretty sure that's what you said. And do you video edit for work, Alec? I know you created Rectangle V3. If you guys haven't seen that, you guys should go check that out. It's pretty freaking cool. Best rectangle tool for Davinci Resolve for sure. Yo, yo, yo. We got a pretty good crowd tonight on here. Monday night must be the night. It might not even be Monday for some of you guys. I'm not sure if you guys are ahead or behind. I'll lose track. Alright, let's see. I think we got this. No weight attribute at all, so the plugin had no way to know the font was bold versus semi. At time before the SVG is generated, reads font name style directly from the Figma text node, e.g. semi-bold, blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's go ahead and test it, because we're not sure if that worked or not. Be pretty cool if it does. So let's go ahead and let's delete the version we have now. So we can just go ahead and delete all these, honestly. Don't need any of this on here. It's in use, it's in use. Alright, let me see if we can make it not in use. Alright, we got that. Boom, text. Might just have that feature automatically enabled from the start. If this ends up being the new plugin, it's more efficient that way. Processing. Alright. A little bit above halfway. A little bit to go. Alright, done. Let's go ahead and export this to a zip. I want to get rid of that one first. Let me see if it'll let me get rid of it now. Still not letting me get rid of it. So we gotta make a new one. Alright, what's up everybody? If you're new, we're making a Figma to Davinci Resolve plugin. right. If you guys have anybody that would enjoy this stream, feel free to share this. Definitely helps out the community here. I greatly appreciate it. Boom, boom. Copy address as text. Oh, also, let me know whether you use Mac or Windows, because either I'll create a separate version of this tool for both of them, or I'll have them combined like they are now, and I'll put the default for whatever the majority of people have that are gonna get the tool. Oh, we don't need to do that actually. There's nothing. All right, let's see. Let's see if it did what we told it to do. That doesn't look right. Boo. Boo. It's not accurate, bro. What is causing the holdup here? Why though? Why is this? I don't understand. All right, I'm gonna have to look at where the file is that this was storing. All right, let's see. It might have done it for some of them of untitled UI. Let's look at what that is, because it looks like it did different fonts for some of them. Oh, it's in contents. I just can't see my screen here. That camera is totally in the way right now. Let's see. Don't mind me sitting halfway off the screen here. No, so that's not accurate. That's not accurate at all. I'm not sure what the hell this thing is doing. let me see where it's keeping a log. Like, is that inside the folder or what? Maybe effects log. Alright, it doesn't look like that's being logged, so I'm not really sure. At export time, before the SVG is generated, reads node.fontname.style directly from the Figma text node, e.g. semi-bold. Yeah, that's not working. That's definitely not working. Just so I know you are doing this properly, can you make a document for each file and the font style that they're using, and from that file you should pull all the font data for each SVG. Alright. Are you guys vibe coders? Are you guys video editors? Who's still stuck along here? Let me know in the chat. Alright, let me just post in the chat. All tools that will be made in these videos will be posted for download on my website. Cool, it's even clickable. Nice. This tool's not out yet, but all the stuff I got on there right now, there's only one project file, and then there's one free tool up on there. But yeah, this one's definitely going to be a paid tool when it comes out, but I'm not sure how we're going to do payment yet for this, so we'll see. We need to make sure this is doing it in the right spot, because if it's doing it on any other page, then it's simply just not going to work. So alright, let's go ahead, see if we can delete any of this stuff yet. That one just wants to hang on, dude. So let's go ahead and let's grab full thing. And let's do text. Export selected layers. Every time I check my phone, which is what you'll see when I'm looking down, I'm going on looking at the YouTube analytics. Almost every single time. I'm crazy. I refresh this shit like 5 times a minute. So let's see if that JSON file is in here. Okay, so it should make the JSON file in this folder when it's actually working. So hypothetically it should work right now. Finally, dude. Let me delete that folder. Nah. That folder's just bugged right now. Alright, let's see how accurate this is. I've never opened up a JSON file before. Or maybe I have, but few and far between. Alright, let's scroll down to the last one. Interregular. I think that's correct. So that's correct. So now let's see if method number 8 actually pulls from that, though. Because that'll be a whole nother thing. Alright, let's see how it did. Alright, let's see. Okay, it's back to doing this thing where it duplicates 2 layers. Let's check if one of them's correct. They're both wrong. So, let me see why that is. Let me look at the JSON file again. So it has that name. Maybe it needs the file path or something. I'm not sure. So it looks like you haven't linked this to method 8 because it's still not what's it called. So it looks like you haven't linked this to method 8 because it's still not changing the font styles / weight or whatever on our text nodes in our SVGs, and also it's duplicating our text SVGs as well, or at least some of them. Let's see what it makes of this. We're not giving it a massive amount of information, but we'll see what it takes from there. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Alright, let me check Discord. See if we got anything going on there. What was this again? Oh, cool. What are they saying? The games industry is screwed. Okay. Pricing and pay very much depend on the niche. What the creator can afford, it would probably be us to look into specific niche at least. Alright, take a look at Claude. Still thinking. Nah, man, do everything with AI. It's faster. Automate everything. This guy is good at what he does. Pizza. If you guys watch Davinci stuff, he's only made one video. He's made some plugins and stuff. But I don't agree with what he's saying. I think AI is the way to go. It's only going to keep heating up more and more and more. I know he doesn't want that AI junk. But if you got a tool in front of you that can help you get a job done in, a few minutes time rather than a few hours, there's no reason to do that. No reason to do that at all. Just waste your time. It's not as efficient. Obviously, that's just personal opinion, but alright, style always defaulting to bold in DaVinci. The line if T style and T style dropping the style input whenever the font was regular without an explicit style input. Okay. Well, we'll see what if this has fixed the issue or not. Not exactly sure. We'll find out. We'll find out, everybody. Nope. Okay, let's see. Let me export this whole thing. Boop, 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 boop. Export selected layers. And this better work or else. If you guys are new here, if you've been following along, we are still working on the Davinci Resolve, or the Figma 2 Davinci Resolve plugin, which is going to be like Overlord for After Effects. Something similar to that, as close as we can get. Alright, let me see. Gotta pop my head over here real quick. I've been thinking about making some tools. This is interesting. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, AI can definitely really help you speed up the process. I definitely recommend Claude. You can do this literally for free in Claude. I was doing it for free for a while in Claude, but I just recently got this subscription for it. And you can't go wrong either way. So you can create some really cool stuff. Still takes a little bit of time because AI makes errors. I mean, I've been working on this for a week, and I also tried making some other versions of this a little while ago. But that's just the name of the game, man. Less people are going to do it too because it's hard. So might as well get some nice tools that speed up your workflow. You can kind of get a head start. Get ahead of everybody in a way. So that's what we're doing, making this for Davinci users. Do you use Davinci, Ben? Or are you a Davinci user? Are you an editor?
It's almost 10:30 and I gotta bring her to bed.
Okay, I'll get off. And, yeah. Yep.
So we got a couple minutes, but
Looks like I'm going to be restarting this stream in a little bit as well. I'm going to push this for a little while longer, and then, but we're going to be getting off very shortly. And I'll probably start up another one. We'll see. All right, let's see. Let's see if this pushed the changes or not. Let's go to our 2. Boom. Gotta upload that. Well, actually, our file list, I wonder if because the file list is not picking up that file, maybe that's a problem. So see if this works. Test this. Whoops, I just clicked off, so we're gonna need to do that again. I should have asked you, what What type of tools are you planning on making? Or have you been thinking about making? Let's see what we got. Come on, fingers crossed. Font regular. Okay, that's what we wanted. Font regular. Also what we wanted. This one's broken. So some of them come in fine, some of them come in broken for some reason, and I'm not really sure why that is. So we'll have to also ask Claude that to fix that. It's actually a lot less that we're... Wait a second. This is all coming in as regular font? I don't think this was all regular font. We gotta see what the output of this is on the screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is still bugged. Because... Let's look in Figma real quick. Could swear it added in something where it was going to tell us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay. So number 12 should be semi-bold. It could just be broken, though, and they could all just be coming out as regulars. So we'll have to see here. Let me open up this one. Nope, that one came in as medium, so I guess it's only bugged on some of them. Kind of weird. I wonder why that is. Oh, and this one didn't even come connected. So we can see it's a little bit buggy still, but hopefully... No, it didn't even accept that. The merge is a problem. Why is the merge a problem, though? What is going on here? Some weird shit. Does it have two different merges? Oh, you're good, dude. Yeah, you use Davinci, but you're not a full-time editor or anything? Yeah, that's cool, brother. You do it as part of a business, or you just make videos for fun, or... Alright, think what I'm gonna do just for this one, make a copy of it because it's coming in kind of weird. This one's kind of bugged. Oh, there's another text node. And that's why it's bugged. I just didn't see the other text node. It was just hidden in there. So I guess that's why. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Alright, as you can see, it's still a bit off for sure. But we are getting there. Hold on, I got a phone call coming in real quick. Give me 1 sec. I think we're gonna have to pop off here in a sec, but alright, we're back, chat. We're gonna be transitioning to a different location pretty soon, so I'm gonna need to end the stream in a little bit. Probably in a few minutes. Alright, I'm thinking about making a fusion tool that will let me construct more advanced nodes without as much setup. Yeah, that's interesting, dude. I'm curious to what that entails. I will say it's probably going to be quite a bit of work because when doing the fusion side of things, the API, like, I don't think Resolve reveals a lot of the API, so it can get a little bit confusing really quickly. So I would guess that you're going to probably spend some time working on this tool for sure. I do one-off projects as a side gig, mostly for friends. I'm wanting to do it a bit more professionally soon. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I recommend it. I'm all about Davinci Resolve. My whole life revolves around this thing, so creating content is fun, man. I wasn't making tools for a while, but now that AI is getting so good, you know, it's time. It is time, my friend. Let me throw this on the end of this. And let me just take the top of this dollar sign, for example. Oh, not going to be clicked on, of course. Alright, so as you can see, that's literally just a sizing problem. I think I gotta think about the layout of this text. So it looks like the bottom pretty much stays the same. So it's probably anchored to the bottom. And then does the left stay the same? No. It doesn't. So what does that mean? Would that mean that it's not left anchored? I'm not really sure, honestly. So I need to actually see if Figma reveals whether it's anchored or not, like the text and whatnot. So let me pop in here to text node. Let me see line height, line left, align top. Wait a second. That's a line to the top. So, what happens when I do this? Yeah, it is a line to the top. Okay. This text is aligned to the bottom. That might not. I mean, I guess that doesn't really make a difference if. Maybe it does make a difference actually. Because maybe we're getting the positioning wrong. I don't know. I might need to think about that and see if we can collect more data in Figma to make sure that we get the accurate information. Now it looks like our text is too big still. And maybe some of the anchoring not positive, maybe the position, but some of this stuff is inaccurate. Maybe if we could record some more data from the text nodes to get more accurate information to Davinci based off the Figma data as opposed to the SVG file. Or do both. That makes sense. At least for the size information. One, test this. Alright, let me just finish this up and then you can do that thing. Hello, little girl. Hello. Alright, so I gotta make a copy of this real quick. So, I'm on real fast. Alright. Alright, let's see what this makes of this. I'm gonna have to turn off my camera for a bit, but we're gonna still let Claude go, and then we'll probably end the stream after Claude is done here. So, let me pull the cam. Alright. We might restart the stream in a little bit, so if you guys are still around, feel free to sub, like this video, and we will hopefully see you soon again. Claude, do your magic. We'll be switching over to the Mac, so we're gonna have one monitor, and yeah, when the stream starts.
Can you start? Because as soon as I'm done, I want you to get out.
Yeah, I just gotta finish this up. I got Claude running, and then I'll. Let me know if my kid gets too loud in the background. She's getting a diaper change, so she's getting a little feisty. I might just mute up the stream for a minute.
You just ended. Because after I'm done, I want to put her straight down.
Whoa. Hopefully I'm not blowing out your ears here. But let me know if I am. Come on, Claude, work your magic. Go quick, go quick. Alright, Claude might be done, so let me...
You're tired, I know.
Better Figma replaces SVG guessing for size. No sense font size from directly from Figma node along. Update is present the extract SVG text. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it, guys. Claude went through, and maybe we'll have a stream back up soon. Catch you guys soon.